You're very welcome back. Now, over the course of his career of nearly 5 decades, our next guest has published over 37 titles and sold over 275 million copies around the world.
Now, here to tell us about his latest novel, Over My Dead Body, is Lord Geoffrey Archer, who joins us on the line from London. Lord Archer, it is a pleasure, as always, to see you again. How are you?
I'm very well indeed, thank you, Simon, and delighted to see that during COVID you managed to put on even more weight.
Oh,
congratulations.
I love it.
Have you achieved anything else during the period?
Well, I think that was quite the thing to do, you know. I mean, everybody else said they put on a COVID stone. I did my bit for the country and kept the supermarkets open. Listen, we're not here to talk about me, Lord Archer. We're here to talk about you and William Warwick, who we've been following from the beat. He's now reached the lofty heights of Detective Chief Inspector. Where is he at now? Because I know he's been dropped into a new unit that's been set up, a cold case unit. What's this current storyline about?
You're quite right. He began life when he left school, of course, to join the Metropolitan Police against his father's wishes. His father, a distinguished QC, wanted him to go to Oxford and read law, but William Warwick had other plans. And in book 1, you're quite right, Simon, he was a constable on the beat. Book 2, which was drugs, he went up to detective sergeant. Book 3, which was police corruption, he became a detective inspector. And now, as you said, he's now a chief inspector, and he has 4 unsolved murder cases that the commander has put him in charge of, that he wants solved because he feels that if they have murdered once, they just might murder again. Now, the answer to your question is I will go on to him being, William will go on to being a superintendent in the next book. And after that, a chief superintendent, then a commander, and then commissioner of the Metropolitan Police. All this will be possible, Simon, if I live to the age of 86 and you still have your job.
Oh, Lord. Well, I'm praying for both, Lord Archer. I'm praying for both.
Now, Lord Archer, it's not that I want to do you out of business of selling more of your books.
Yes.
Yes.
You can call me Geoffrey.
Oh, can I? OK, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to be rude. Geoffrey, OK. He's back in your corner there.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of thing that somebody can jump in at this stage, a couple of books in, or, I mean, obviously you want to sell more books, you've already sold hundreds of millions. Is it best to go back and start from the beginning?
Doesn't really matter, because every book, he's a new rank and it's a new subject, this one being murder when he's head of the murder squad. But if you start at the beginning with Nothing Ventured, you will follow him through to now. But each book is a separate book. So Over My Dead Body is a separate book.
Let's talk about, if we can, Paths to Glory, because we read about some news that is going to make it to the big screen. And I'd like you to take this opportunity to address and let the people of Ireland know exactly which part I'm going to be playing when this makes it to the big screen.
Yes,
now, this constitutes a contract, so if you could enlighten me, my agents who are watching, and the entire population of the country. By the way, I'm very excited it's going to screen.
Only an Irishman could bribe you on television.
So who am I playing? And tell us about the project. It sounds very exciting.
There is a minor part as a train driver who you don't actually see, but see the train. See the train.
Does he speak?
I've got you down. Shush, Simon. I've got you down for that. You're, of course, asking about this because you're quite right. Ewan McGregor has signed up to play Mallory, the man who in 1924 was within 700 feet of conquering Everest. And of course, everybody wants to know, after they found his body, was he on the way up or was he on the way down?
Right.
Oh.
So I'm hoping, I mean, they keep telling me that the filming will start in January, and we're very proud and pleased to have an actor as fine as Ewan McGregor playing the lead. But as my wise son William says, Simon, don't let's start celebrating, Dad, until we're eating the popcorn.
Exactly, exactly. Well, I mean, Ewan McGregor, he's an up-and-comer. I think he'll do great things for the movie. But, you know, you mention my weight all the time. I could add a lot of weight to that movie.
Hey!
Oh, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I don't know why I come on the show. I keep telling my agent, will Simon still be there?
And to your surprise, I am. And here I am. Listen, let's talk about Mallorca, because you normally write the first draft for each book over there, and obviously through COVID times you couldn't. So, and I've spoken to you about this before in terms of your writing process. Did that affect the writing process for you, or did you just readapt as to where you were?
Well, I'm afraid two of my friends during that period, Simon, one who runs a restaurant had a terrible year.
Yeah.
Almost facing bankruptcy. Another who runs, Chris Beatles, runs a wonderful gallery in London, had a terrible year. But in truth, an author can pick up the pen and continue to write. So during that 14 months, I wrote 2 books during lockdown.
Wow.
Of course, I missed the theatre. You know how much I love the theatre. I missed doing my charity auctions. I missed meeting and seeing friends, but I was able to go on working.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll get back to it soon, because we'd love to have you back over here and in studio, because I can never forget the first time that I met you. We just instantly clicked. There was an instant rapport.
I know a superior being when I see one, and that wasn't one of those occasions.
Oh, Lord.
Jeffrey, do you ever get tired? Like, you've already decided that over the next 6 years, you're going to continue writing this character on as he advances in his career. As you say, when things get back to like before COVID, there'll be the charity auctions, there'll be all the things. Do you ever actually take a break and sit back and think, this is great?
I think I'm strange in that way, even weird. I mean, I am a workaholic, but I do love work. I do actually enjoy writing. I think the answer to your question, Ruth, is I'll stop when the stories stop flowing. I've been given, and very luckily been given, the gift of telling a story. I'm not a ballet dancer. I don't play the violin. I don't paint a picture. And some people don't realize that storytelling is a gift, but you have to work damned hard. Over My Dead Body is the 14th draft, and it took 1,000 hours. So I still care at 81 just as much as I did in the days of Cain and Abel, of making sure that the work is the best I can possibly do. When that stops, Ruth, I will give in. But I don't intend it to happen.
No time soon. In terms of bringing William Warwick's story to a conclusion, though, I mean, do you know already, or how far back did you know how it's going to end? How far down the road do you plan when it comes to the next book and the one after that?
Haven't a clue. Usually, if I'm lucky, I know 2 or 3 pages and let the pen go that way. Because you'll remember, Simon, I handwrite every word.
That's right.
There are 2 types of storytellers. There are those who put bits of paper on the wall and take you through every chapter. And there are ones like me who pick up the pen, say, please, can I do it again? And off it goes. So no, I have no idea what Superintendent Warwick will be up to.
Well, we will hold our breath and wait for the next instalment. The current one is out, and we will give details of that. And I look forward to seeing you on set in January with Ewan and your son William. We'll open a box of popcorn on the first day of shooting. I'll jump into my train driver's outfit and I'll see you with the rap part. A pleasure as always.
Can I just say, Ruth, how nice it has been to be on the show.
We'll talk to you soon, Lord Archer. Take care. God bless.
Bye-bye, Jeffrey.
You too, Simon.
Oh, Jeffrey Archer's new book, Over My Dead Body, is now available online and in good bookshops nationwide.
Up next, more autumnal coats on the catwalk. We'll see you soon.